Hi, this is Aussie Stitcher coming to you on this 27th of December 2019. Just a quick thing that this is a whip parade of what I've stitched on this year, and the whole idea is that sometime this time next year I will have photos and go, this is what it was at the beginning of, or when I did this video, and this is what it is now. It's just so for a record for myself, but also for you to see, like, yeah, I did touch every whip, or no, I didn't. I think I actually might be missing one. I do have a new start tomorrow, which I may or may not show. It's just over there. I can probably just grab it for Sophie's birthday. And yeah, we'll see how we go. I hope everyone had a good Christmas, and if you don't celebrate, I hope you have a good New Year. Yes, the birds are out, the doors are open. It's reasonably cool after having 42-degree days on Christmas and Boxing Day, so it's nice to have the house open. Also, we have a pet lamb called Poppy now, so you might hear, "I'm starving, feed me." No, you've been fed, you need to wait. So we'll jump into it, because if you've known me at all through the whole segment of this, I have a lot of whips. So I'm hoping to keep this to about a 30-minute limit. Sorry if that came out really loud. And then I'm going to do a plans/sales that I'm starting video next, which probably won't get done because today's Friday, until Monday, maybe Tuesday, reality speaking. Okay, so I think one of my oldest whips is Outback Storm. Picture by Jeff Pritchard, charted by Heaven and Earth. And my goal this year was to have 2 pages finished, and I actually got 3 done, because I've just done that little one, and a page finish is a page finish. But that is where we are. I forgot my board. I'm not getting up to get it. So. Oh look, we have one of William's books here. That will do. I sound like I'm coming down with a cold, but I don't feel like I am. So it could be just the busyness. Next one is Summer Queen by Mirabilia. And I've actually been working on this. I've done most of this. You won't get an update from me whip-wise. And I'll do a bit of this one, because this one I'm still working on. These are the only 2 whips I've have worked on. It has been so, oh no, I did, never mind. It's been so ridiculously busy that I haven't had a lot of chance. So this is, oh, that was stitched on 22 count Hardanger. This is stitched on 32 Belfast Confetti by Picture This Plus. And the last one that I've worked on since my last video is Enchanted Mermaid by Mirabilia. And this is one of my goals to finish next year. And I got the bottom stitching done. So the tail is done. This is stitched on 32 count opal from Chromatic Alchemy. She's changing the way she does her business, so I don't know if you'll get this fabric again, but this was a mist dye anyway. So much Chronic. And all these spaces are beads. Like, we're looking at months worth of beading. just grab one and keep going. This was my New Year, New Start this year. Fortune's Owl by Soda Stitch. And this is stitched on 32 count Haunted, I think. Or Storms or something. It's a picture of this plus anyway. Get with the program, Belinda. There we go. I was going to start, and I tried to start the Gold Dimensions Alluring Sorceress on black. That didn't go that well. We're going to go on black on 18 count Ada. I think I'll enjoy that. But this is for Will. This is started for a birthday sale. This is Circle of Friends by Mirabilia. I've got like 20 Mirabilias, 10 Joan Elliott. Da, 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 da. This is, do I have the card? I wrote it down. This is 28 count. Casual. And I can't remember what fabric. I'm actually thinking this is a hand dye by Stephanie's. And that's what I got up to. So that wasn't pretty bad for a start. My goal is usually to get 1,000 stitches on a start and then move on. My goal normally is to get between 1,000 to 1,200 stitches on any whip or start and then move on. Because then my interest is waning. This was the start this year. Tiny Dancer. I started this with Stitch and Button. No, not Stitch and Button. Reading and Stitches Vicky. Too many Vickies. So this is a Joan Elliott. Again, I wrote these down in my book, but I didn't bring my book because I knew. No, this is a 32 count from Dyeing by, even with Dyeing by Cross Stitch on Facebook, these have no names. I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm obviously not used to the whole, put it on a book. There you go. Just a tiny start. I am putting everything back because I got like 40 whips, people. Okay, this was a start this year for someone's birthday. This is Mermaid Queen by Mirabilia. And this is 32 count Opal, Miss Dye, and I got this from Just Add Needles, and that's my, this was a start, restart, because I started on one fabric, I didn't like it and I made a mistake, so I restarted on this fabric. So there's not 1,000 stitches there, but all up I stitched 1,000 stitches. There's only so much of starting and I feel like I'm rushing, but I've also got, you know, it's obviously school holidays here. Kids are home for 6 weeks. In theory, cleaning their rooms. They won't be while I'm doing this. They'll be sneakily doing something else. But I'm waiting for the She Touched Me Dancing Butterfly Fairy, which I Started with Felicity Fishy cross stitch. And this is on 28 count, again, there we go, 28 count Joberlin from hand dyed by Stephanie, April Showers. And that's what I've done. This is Garden Beauty by Mirabilia, started for Jessie Marie's birthday. And this is stitched on 28 count vanilla plain fabric. So I got from either Just Add Needle, yeah, Just Add Needles, and that's my start. I think I might just forget the board because I ain't gonna remember to do that today, the book. Because we're totally rocking that, aren't we? Okay. Where's mine? This is The Reader by Joan Elliott, and mine is the magazine copy. No, book copy. This is stitched on 32 count Fairy Tale by Colour Cascades. And that's where I've got up to. It's a very light pink. And I have noticed with what Magical Stitches have put out and a couple of other groups, their challenges, this is something that actually fits in quite well. So this might get extra love. This is Siren in the Shipwreck by Mirabilia. I started this with Joanna Vintage Chick. This is 28 count Lagana Mist Dye from Colour Cascades, and that's where I got up to. I started this 2 years ago. This is actually one of my favourite ones to stitch. It doesn't look like it really pops in that light. Oh, it does there. We'll go this way. But it does. I might need to change the way I'm positioning. Winter Queen. Do I have a... Yep. Winter Queen, if I remember, this is what she looks like. Mirabilia. This is stitched on 32 count Picture This Plus Glacier, I think. Or Antarctic. This is Spring Queen by Mirabilia. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast Picture This Plus Highland. Highland or Heather? I've got it written down as I said. I'm thinking Highland. It's annoying when the tags go missing or I can't find it within a reasonable time and you don't want to spend forever. Contrary to what my kids think, I can't read that distance. Can I please use the vacuum? Yes, you can. This is Autumn Queen by Mirabilia. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast from Picture This Plus. Regency or one like it. If you really want to know a fabric, just message me and I will really try to find it. No guarantees, but I'll try. Okay. This is caught. Right, this is Rapunzel by Mirabilia. I must have hit all the Mirabilias. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast Fairy Wear Boots by Colour Cascade. I started this like 4 years ago. 3 years ago, basically when it came out. Excuse me. It's a really soft pink. It's like the other Fairy Wears boots, but obviously sparkly. This one I need to get moving on. This is actually for Iona. This is Dimensions Gold Woodland Enchantress. This is 16 count Ada, and I got this from 123 Stitch. I did get a bit done, not a lot. I might take this down to my mother's and get it overlocked around the edges. Yes, I do stitch on something different besides Mirabilia. And then we go straight back into Mirabilia. Stargazer. And there was a lot of finishes of her last year. This year. This is stitched on 28 count Lagana Opal from Colour Cascade's Blue Moon. It's a good reputation of the fabric. Actually, don't know if it's the right way up, but we'll go with it. Either or. This is another one that I started ages ago and just haven't really stitched on her. No particular reason. I still like it. Like, I really do like it. But I think other things have been pushing, like I want other things finished first. This is Inspirations by Rosewood Manor. This is stitched on 32 count Old Map by Colour Cascades on a very big piece, and that's where I got done this year. Or not this year, but that's where I'm up to. I actually got a page finished and another one well and truly started. Not bad for another 3-year-old whip. This is Portrait of Veronica by Mirabilia. This is stitched on 32 count. I might have someone rocking up. 32 count Belfast in sterling by Picture This Plus. No, it's just I'll be doing bales of hay to all the animals. This one I'm pretty sure I'm going to be UFOing, so we'll just put that there. This is Mermaid of the Pearls. Started this with Joanna. I'm stitching cheek. I said that wrong. This is stitched on 32 count. Sweet Child of Mine from Colour Cascades. And I know I stitched on her. But not a lot this year. Because when I started her, I barely had a start. This is Christmas Blue Angel by Joan Elliott. I saw someone emit the wings, and I just might do that. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast by Mermaid's Tail's Angel Wings, or Angel Wings and Mermaid's Tail. And this is where I'm up to. Do I have a cover pick for this one? Yes, I do. This is Fairy Moon by Mirabilia. This is stitched on 32 count even weave. If you can hear that music, I'm really sorry. From Chromatic Alchemy. And again, this has barely been touched. But I did stitch a little bit on her this year. So it's a 2-shade piece of fabric. Looking good. No, not yet. This is Iona's. This was the start this year. This is March Aquarium Fairy. Now Iona's favourite colour is purple, so she's very disappointed. So we went with the mystery fabric of the month for October 17 from Colour Cascades. And that's the start we've got. Well, we're whittling it down. Okay, this was my birthday start this year. Sleeping Beauty by Mirabilia. This is stitched on 32 count Ariel Belfast from Picture This Plus. And that's my start. I actually think it might go this way. It's on about half because it's a big project. I started it and I don't actually think I touched it again. But I'm really happy to have started it. This is Blossom Goddess by Mirabilia. This is one that I fell out of love with and I thought I was going to UFO, and then I had to stitch on it for a challenge, or I chose to stitch on it for a challenge, and I fell back in love with it. This is a 32 count Belfast Jazz from Picture This Plus. And I'm really happy with it now. I feel like I don't like peeking over my fabric, but I need to make sure that you're getting good colours and all the rest of it. So I feel awkward. And this actually shows up a lot better than it does on camera. This is Fall Fairy by Gold Dimensions. This is stitched on 16 count Ada blue that I got from Picture This Plus, and that's where she is. I did a little bit on her. Not a lot, just a little bit. I'm hoping to get a bit more done in some of these ones. I don't know why. I mean, I do love them and I want them done. This is Sleeping Beauty by Joan Elliott. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast in Blush by Picture This Plus. That's where I'm up to. I did do a lot of work on her this year, a lot on this dress. Megan Stitching May gifted me the threads, the chart, some beading needles, the works. Okay, this doesn't have the thing with it. This is Joan Elliott's Time Traveller, and this is stitched on 32 count Lugana from Colour Cascades, and it's Autumn Falls or something like that. If I find the picture, I'll put it in if I remember. And I actually got a fair bit done on her this year too. Where the hell is the chart? I don't even have the chart at all in there. But I love her. She does remind me of, like, she came out before Doctor Who announced they had a female doctor, even though I thought we were all expecting it. And she just reminds me of Doctor Who generally, and I just love it. Alright. This is Enchanting Aurora by Joan Elliott. This is stitched on 32 count Opal in Mermaid's Tails and Angel Wings and Mermaid's Tail. And this was another one that came very close to getting UFO'd. I don't like coloured charts, and this has a really, I had brought a coloured chart, so I ended up photocopying it as a working copy to black and white, and that made a huge difference. We're getting there. We might be at 40 minutes though. Okay, Dragon Fairy. Also started this year. Pretty sure I started this for Megan's birthday, or with Megan. This is stitched on 32 count. I'm pretty sure from Hand Dyed by Stephanie, and it's an even weave. Every time they open that door, I jump. My favourite minute, Snow Queen. I want a 2021 finish of this, which means stitching at least half of it next year. This is stitched on 32 count Sweet Child of Mine, I'm pretty sure, or Clouds, from Colour Cascades. Another one that's on a fat half. And I got quite a bit done this year. Really happy. So much beautiful silks to stitch with. Oh, just love it. Alright, this is my last, I think, no it's not. The last of the ladies. Fairy Tale by Gold Dimensions. And this is stitched on 18 count white fabric. And this is probably the one I stitched the most on. And I'm pretty happy. Bar the face. The face is pretty scary. And I re-stitched it that many times that I think I was actually distorting my stitches underneath the back stitching. Sorry, that I did over it to make the face. So it became it's just gonna have to stay like that. Ooh. Still got like 8 to go. Winter's Lace by Gold Dimensions. This is stitched on the kit 16 count Ada. This was hopefully going to be a finish this year. It wasn't. Hopefully it's going to be a finished next year. Gotta love kids. One of them was pulling William through here. I don't know why. He's not impressed with it all. This was just my recent start. Black Swan. That's the name. This is stitched on 28 count Joblin Tactical Camo by Hand by Stephanie. And this was probably the least amount of, no please, you need to get a shirt on.
We need an aircon through the house.
I will put it on in a minute, okay? But not while I've got that door open. We get the green. No, you can't hop, you don't have a shirt on. Go and get a shirt if you want to say hello.
No, just you.
No, it's not just me.
Yes. Well, come on. I'll turn on the aircon. Yeah, no, Daddy, press the boy down. I'll turn on the aircon.
Rose, Lady Rose by Joan Elliott. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast Bright in Picture This Plus. And that's the end of the design down there. We're down for the countdown, people. And then I've got to take photos of everything. Oh my god. Okay, this is Earth Goddess by Joan Elliott. My focus of a finish for next year, or one of them. And I'm nearly halfway done. I did quite a bit this year. This is 32 count Belfast. Can you just tell them not to put the aircon on through the house, please? Not here. Not here. 32 count Belfast, Mermaid's Tails, Angel Wings, or Angel Wings and Mermaid's Tail. There we go. I got a bit done. Nearly a page, nearly a page finish. And then I just got to replicate that over to the other side. Dress is the easiest bit, that base and that arch thing. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. Long Dong Spangle that I started with Megan, Stitching May and Sammy J Stitches by Long Dog Sampler. Stitched on 32 count Bittersweet linen from Lakeside Linens. I've got a page, finish, and a good start on the next one. And I'm going to put the year we got married as the date, not the year that we finished. This is Bella Filipina, Pearl of the Orange Sea, that I started with Shell Trails and Anna. This is stitched on 32 count Glacier, Picture This Plus, or 28 count. That's where I'm up to. That was my little start this year. I've seen Anna's progress pics on Instagram, and she is just scooting along. This was another birthday start, 3 for tea, for one of my friends. And this is stitched on 28 count. I'm guessing this is from Just Add Needles. She's a Facebook group, if you want to look her up, in the USA. She sells Mirabilia charts, other charts, as well as fabrics. But she's been in the process of moving, so I don't know how much stock she has. But her prices are pretty good, even converted from American to Australian dollars. Her prices are pretty good, and her service is really good as well. She found Autumn Sky for me. Obviously, I'm not showing finishes. And this one I probably could, but we're at 40 minutes. That usually means an 8-hour upload. Okay, and this is the last one, Breathe, gifted to me by Megan, Heaven and Earth design. Stitched on fabric that was gifted to me by Lisa, Shady Tree Stitches. So it's 25 count Lugana, Magic Guide, gridded, and that's where I am. And the one that I'm thinking of UFOing, and I'm pretty sure I am, is the purple conversion of red. Mirabilia's red. I'm just not enjoying this, guys. I was going to frog it and reuse the fabric, but that's actually a reasonable amount done. All right, I'm done. My voice is going slightly, and I've got to take photos of all of this, and I'm not looking forward to it. But I really enjoyed going through it. In my head, I'm also reevaluating some plans as I was showing it, going, oh, I really want a bit more done on this, and yeah, maybe I could do a bit more on that. So that's been really quite helpful as well. My next video will be plans, as I said, and that'll probably be Monday, Tuesday of next week. Yeah. And then 2 weeks after that, I'm guessing will be my normal video again. Depending, I will have kids around, so you will have kids walking in the background, me talking to them, and stuff. Hopefully that's not too annoying, but the reality is 6 weeks of school holidays, I'm not going to have a kid-free moment. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, post them around. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the subscribers. Sorry about my voice. I didn't realize I sounded sick, even though I don't feel it. And I will catch up with you soon.